welcome everyone. I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's go ahead and get started with your read, alrighty? So we are gonna do the letters. That's where we're gonna start, and we'll sort of see where we go from there. So Tarot, can you please give me some cards here? So remember, with these letters, if I do wind up pulling the numbers too, if these have sort of a special meaning to you, or if you feel like they resonate, it might mean that this read is going to have a little bit more of a personal touch for you. So we got Z, H, N, X, and Y. And then we're going to grab a few more here too. Ooh, that one did not want to go into my hand there. The letter A popped out. Ooh, the letter U too. Interesting. Get a few more here. We have a few more. I feel like there's a couple more that need to come out. The cards are just organizing themselves here. There we go. We have E and we have C, and I'm getting told to stop. So we are going to stop with the letters. I'm getting told to go to the numbers. So we'll see what pops forward for these guys. And we have a few that are just sailing around today. 31 was the first thing that popped out. We got 2, 15, 22, and we'll keep going. Ooh, these ones are really wanting to pop out today, the numbers. Let's see, 17, 27, the month of January popped out. Yeah, we got another big bunch, the month of July. 25, February came out too, so February is going to be important to somebody in this read. And the number 6, and I'm getting told to stop. Interesting. So, like I said, if any of this resonates with you, the months, the numbers, the letters, it may mean that this is going to be a more personal message for you. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the deck that I'm getting pulled to for your read. So, Tarot, what message needs to come through? What message needs to come through to the collective today? King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. I need to grab a few more here. Give me a little bit more clarity on what this message is. Ooh. A couple of these guys, but what I want to see is the ones that fell out. And these ones did fall out sideways. So they haven't really decided which way they want to go yet. Interesting. So we have the Strength card. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords. Somebody is struggling to move away from the past. Struggling to move out of some sort of a situation or to cut ties with it too. I feel like it speaks to romance or a relationship with somebody. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. It's like somebody's Wheel of Fortune is stalled. It's stalled. It can't turn because there's this piece of things that hasn't quite been resolved for someone. So, especially with that Four of Cups, their heart isn't open to anything new coming forward, because they're still trying to deal with what happened in the past. Ace of Wands. I feel too like somebody never, it almost feels like I didn't get clarity. Didn't get closure on something that happened. Maybe never got to speak a truth or never got an answer or an apology, and it's like it kind of lingers. Six of Wands, recognition. It's like this person from your past, I don't think they gave you the recognition you deserved about all the work that you put into this relationship, all the work that you put into trying to build this into something. I feel like you never had that said out loud. You know, it was just like, it was kind of left hanging. A lot of stuff was left hanging here. I'm going to grab a few more because I do feel like there's a secondary meaning to that card that's tying back into the Wheel of Fortune, tying back into this King of Swords. But I can't put my finger on it just yet. The High Priestess. As soon as I pulled that High Priestess, I saw the words, you know. So I'm going to tell you, this person from your past, they may never step forward and give you the recognition that you'd like. They may never step forward and bring you closure or say the words that you need to hear to bring closure. But you know the truth. You know sort of what happened. You know how much effort you put into it. This may have to be enough for you in this situation. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's abundance in your future trying to get into your life. There are things that are trying to step forward. I don't know if this is new romance or just blessings, but I feel like there's something trying to come forward in your life that's very positive. That's your wheel of fortune turning, but it's like it can't get in. It can't get in, it can't get past all of this stuff because this is something that you need to let go of first. It's like it's taking up space. It's taking up space where something else belongs, and it is holding you back, like the Four of Pentacles. It's holding you back from some sort of a wish fulfillment, something you would like to step forward. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's romance and having a romantic relationship or a new love come into your life, or if this Nine of Cups is just speaking to being able to let this heartache go and feel grounded and balanced and happy again. The Devil card. I don't know if you still talk to this person, because I feel like getting pulled back in, especially with this Devil card, getting pulled back into this. So I don't know if they're reaching out to you. I don't know if you're still aware of what's going on, or I don't know if you're reaching out to them. Everything I'm seeing in the cards, though, is like this piece of things is done. This chapter of your life is done. That relationship has come to an end. It's not meant to continue. It's not meant to come back around. You're meant to heal from it, to find strength, to learn how to cut ties, find this sort of this closure within yourself and this balance within yourself and acceptance to let this go so that you can start moving on and moving forward. Your future, your best future, your Nine of Cups and wish fulfillment does lie in new. It lies ahead of you and not in what's behind you. The Queen of Swords. I will tell you, especially this Three of Wands is looking to the future, leaving the past behind. This Queen of Swords encourages you to sort of take emotions out of things. If you're going to do some reflecting on what happened in the past, sort of remove emotions from it and to look a little bit more analytically at what you've been through. To sort of look at it in a more truthful light. What was it actually? Was it where you're the only one giving to a relationship and this person was cold to you and not giving back? Like, who were they? Who were they really in this relationship? Because I feel like sometimes we meet people and we see who they can become if they chose to change. And sometimes that is really appealing. Sometimes that is what draws us in. And sometimes that's what keeps us around longer than we should be. And I feel like there's this need to sort of look at it for what it was. To look at this person for who they were. I keep feeling this person had a big ego. This person could be selfish. This person could be inconsiderate. And I keep feeling like they put themselves first, or they elevated themselves above other people. It's like they thought of themselves as this emperor. They're not an emperor. They've not been through all the lessons of the kings, all the lessons of the suits. They haven't mastered their world. They just like to think of themselves as an emperor. This is the vibe that I get from them. And I think if you looked back and took your emotions out of it and sort of removed that idea of who you wish that they could be or who you saw the potential for them to be, and just looked at them for who they were, I feel like it would help to change your perspective a little bit and maybe bring some clarity to the situation. Because really, that's who they were. That's what you were with. It was who they actually were, not who they could be if they changed, right? So who they could be if they changed really didn't matter at the end, because they weren't choosing to change. This person, I keep feeling their vibe from the Emperor card, and this was someone who felt like they didn't do anything wrong. No accountability, no responsibility, no apologies. This was someone who felt like they were kind of always in the right. And like I said, always like above other people. That's why I keep feeling above. They elevate themselves above other people. The Three of Pentacles. Because I feel like in your heart and in your emotions, I feel like you felt like it could be a fruitful relationship, like it could be a fruitful partnership, or if they changed who they were, you saw what a future could be with this person. But that's not what it was. That's not what it was. That's not who that person was, and they were not going to choose to change. And that's the thing that needs reflecting on, the actuality of the situation, the truth of the situation. The Three of Cups. I think they liked attention too. I keep feeling like this person was, I keep feeling like this person was a flirt, to say the least. This person liked the attention. The Queen of Wands pop out sideways. This Queen of Wands tends to be a very powerful figure. She's not afraid to make calls in her life. She has a lot of leadership qualities. Strength of character. I keep feeling like strength. It's something that you very much possess, but you're struggling with it in this situation because your heart was really invested in it. You were really invested in who this person was, so you're really struggling here to sort of find that empowerment, find that clarity to be able to step away from this. Fool card. I think they acted like a fool, and I think they were a fool to not see you for who you were. I can feel in your energy you're someone who values stability, you're somebody who values honor, you're somebody who values loyalty. That's not always easy to come by these days. Finding someone who will have your back through thick and thin, right? You have those awesome traditional values. And I think this person was, I got told, blind. They're very blind to not be able to see the value in that. This person's just lower vibrational at this point in time. They're very self-focused, they're very self-centered, and they're not looking at the bigger picture. This person is sort of looking at the here and now. What feels good? What feels good to me? What builds up my ego? What feeds into my ego, instead of thinking, years down the road when I'm feeling lonely or if I'm going through a hard time, being able to have somebody by my side that I can count on. They're not looking at life like that. That's how you're looking at life, which is why you have those awesome traditional values that make you an absolutely worthwhile partner. But this person, they're just not in that place. They're not in that mindset, and that's not how they view the world, which is why they can't give you what you need, because they're just not there. They're not there. It doesn't make sense to them. It's not what they're looking for. The Ace of Cups. It's time to free your heart from all of this stuff. Time to free your heart. Time to let this piece of things go. To accept that, this person might have come into your life for a reason, or perhaps it was you who came to them for a reason. Maybe it was to try and teach them a lesson about the value of these beautiful, qualities, these traditional qualities that you have. But this person at this point is too blind to learn the lesson. They're choosing not to learn the lesson. They're choosing to sort of continue in this way that they've always gone. The Sun card. Oh man, free yourself of the emotions that are hanging on to this person. Truly, I feel lighter with this Sun card, and I actually feel with this figure, I'll show you the card, releasing it. Just releasing it, giving it up to the universe, giving it up to God, giving it back, and finding that true acceptance that it just is what it is, and it wasn't meant to be. That also means that if this wasn't meant to stay in your life, it means that something better is meant to come and take its place too. So have a lot of hope for the future, and that's that Hierophant too, that's sort of that higher understanding. Everything happens for a reason. You may have come to this person to teach them a lesson. Not a lesson this person's willing to learn at this point in time, but there's a lesson for you here too, and it is that acceptance, it is that trust in the universe. What's meant to be will be, and what's meant to come forward in your life will come forward, and if it's meant to stay, it will stay too. And this wasn't part of that, and it's being able to sever those ties, to release that, let that go, and to start moving forward in your life. The Nine of Swords. And don't worry. I feel this like, don't worry about what the future holds. Don't worry about this piece of things in your life of, having a partner, having a romance. Because I feel like there's positivity waiting for you in the future, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, this Wheel of Fortune. There is something better out there waiting for you. I don't know when it's coming along, but it will come to you. It's just that everything that's going on here is stalling it. It's making it take longer and longer and sort of pushing it farther and farther away, because this is something that has to get dealt with first. The Magician card. You are absolutely in control of manifesting through your Wheel of Fortune, or turning your Wheel of Fortune for yourself. That's why I said, like, your Wheel of Fortune turning represents those positive things coming to your life. But this piece of things has to leave first. You have to sort through this and sever your ties first. That's what allows space for something new to step forward. That is what turns your Wheel of Fortune. So you are absolutely in control of that. But every journey that we go through is worthwhile. This is a part of your journey. There's lessons to be learned in here too. And it was worthwhile to go through too, because it teaches you a bit more about yourself. It teaches you how resilient you are, and that you can find this balance and this closure within yourself. You can look back on things with a clear mind and not allow sort of emotions to dictate the way that you're viewing things, and to see something for what it is. Justice and Judgment. In this Justice, see, there are two figures here. One above, one below, and they're slightly different. I see this is seeing it for what it is. Seeing it for what it is, not what you wish it could have become, but the actuality of it. And once you're able to see that, I see being able to choose to release. Choose to release that. Judgment's also about karma, getting back what we put out there. And that's why I was saying you're in charge of your own Wheel of Fortune. As you let this piece of things go, you make space for something beautiful and new. That's that positive karma, being able to work through whatever's going on in your life, putting in the hard work for all of the emotions, all of the heartbreak, and to heal yourself and find closure. It does bring positive rewards back. And like I said, right from the beginning of the read, I could feel there was positive things that were wanting to step forward in your life. Blessings that were wanting to come forward. Yeah, the World, exactly. And the Lover's card, oh yeah, King of Cups. See, if you are worried about romance and what the future holds for you for romance in this piece of your life, don't be. Because you're destined to find somebody, and it is waiting for you in your future. It is absolutely waiting for you. But like I said, it cannot step forward until this piece of things is resolved. And it is your reward from the universe. It is your good karma for doing the hard work. But that is a new love stepping forward. That is a new romance, a very passionate romance. I get really heavy good vibes off of it. Whatever this is that wants to step forward. But like I said, you have to find your clarity first. Find your clarity and release this piece of the past. It's not serving you anymore. It's only taking up time, it's taking up space, it's taking up energy and emotion. It's causing inner conflict for you. You don't need this anymore. All it does is shake your balance. It shakes your balance. A Hermit. So take time. Like this Queen of Swords says, to think about things. Think about it very clearly. Same with the Hermit. Take time to think about it. And don't be afraid of, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? Don't worry about how long is hermit mode going to last. Am I ever going to find someone? You're absolutely going to find someone. But that person can't step forward until you choose to move forward and make space for them. It's up to you. I'm going to tell you in this Eight of Wands, I see communication. But it's between you and the universe. And I don't know that you even say these things out loud, or that you're consciously doing it, but as you make this change and transition, as you heal your heart and you release these last ties, you are actually communicating to the universe that you're ready for your Wheel of Fortune to turn, and you're ready for this new positive love relationship to step forward in your life. But it's up to you. The timing of it is up to you. Four of Swords, it's all about healing. This is a healing journey for you, and it does take time. Wow. Okay, I never quite got that from the Knight of Swords before, especially in this card. I always feel like somebody's running away. I feel like somebody's trying to run to you. I do. I can't help it. It's what I see. Somebody is trying to run to you. An energy is trying to run to you. It's trying to come into your life. It is this new love romance. This person's trying to come your way. But like the Hangman here, The only thing that can stop you from finding success and reaching your goals is you. Fears, doubts, insecurities, these things is holding on to the past, struggling to release ties from the past. It's going to block your Knight of Swords from stepping forward. This pretty interesting. He came forward as the Knight of Swords, and I have the King of Swords who's sitting as the first card. I think these cards represent the person who's going to be coming your way. This is somebody of high honor. This is somebody intelligent. This is somebody who's honest and loyal and has integrity. I gotta tell you, I get such a good vibe. They are kind of like a white knight to you. This is what you were looking for in a relationship, the type of partner that you're looking for. This is the one, and you are the one for them, because they value somebody with those traditional ideas of the loyalty, of the honor, someone you can count on through thick and thin. Because they offer the same thing and they're looking for the same thing. The two of you are meant to come together. But like I said, all this stuff that's going on that you're struggling with is absolutely a wall in between you, and it's a block. So it's something that you're going to have to deal with and release before this person can step forward into your life. Alrighty guys, that's your read.